OKFM 101.7.
Mustapha Gbandi Deputy General Secretary Dima Chinyama Nyuku NDC. 25/7.
OKFM.
That's right.
101.7.
Okay, 101.7 Senior. Deputy General Secretary of the victorious NDC, Mustapha Gbandi. Mustapha Martin. I no pay boko there. Hey, why are refreshed, restored, vitality and strength, any virtues are a free campaign election in Kudia Mukunye.
Everything I'm here, the Ghana falls us, and so truthful, you know, Mode Ghana, Ashamonim, Abuhusa, and Yamania, Washington. Now I say, a year, I nice wawa over, for the Zobia Mosa. And I'm said, Ghana 42 million no crying tea. And not any set your proper council. Now, and Yama at the year. A buffalo hawk has said, a shena mabunu, a new yajuma. And say, shena, a government out to so. A yajuma transition, Becoso, Basabasabia, ANC, Tiama. No, I'll die, me.
Hello, Mustapha.
Yeah.
Now, round some year near the na beyond that crown, or your constituencies be or contentions kakra wo with regards to results or no any declaration near the adi na actually na still no one didn't wo near the adi. Will be babies as I don't want to know Elana.
Yamina de ba you, Anna Ghana hold on to. Media, and Yamisika Mena, and yet to me a Mena Sabio, or here neighbor. When so here, ya. Shall come the Ghana near and found a Yeminiana and Yeminia. Now I come and say, the Ghana near Pia. We hear at the Ghana near. We hear ya. And the set can be here. The baby and king ye. Na yakwa batone easy parliamentary we and the presidential I declare. On tears here, I didn't tear constituencies be still listen there. Easy for delay, I won't even declare. Adiano Efiba. And we are saying, Setepa. If you are delay, man, you are quite who say, if you officer now or no your bar. Mabun Bufu Yano, Ujane Jan, phone home fan, phone home Kuhuse. Sena on a parliamentary candidate, NPP parliamentary candidate, for Mushishaho. And no more correspondence. We also will soup. We any PAE non-book coordinator no or some of the soldier for ba. Now para soldier for ba. You see all of these things. I don't know even pockets of problems are. And what one thing so because I think that easy to me declare all the places are a parliamentary election. To the extent to say an EC officer. Now on a parliamentary candidate. Now sounds here referee. Since you have some evidence thing now, I could be Mabulua, and Namatepa, and never is on ACC. And number two.
But Mustapha, regardless of the Omuye, is it justified?
Never, me check the more Babia, the Indian and the air. Number two, your baby, your Mabuso, Omo say NPP for us a son near man, or with the government near man. The Mino Casa, Kachi, East and West, fertilizer war. MPP executives are causing one more check. Your party for that stop your one day police station. You know, Krobo, one more causing one more check fertilizer. Your party for no what you want the police station. Tipa tracks by noon and warm the choir. A Kuyapim North. What work was one check government warehouse. I want or what you want the police station. Nkoko Metro Mass Transit Yard. One more cost a auction Metro Mass to pass being in a tongue. Yakopa more the Akoma police for. Pepper. Not more coordinator or your contest election of Pempe. Was so sad not the Boniaman United the private warehouse or whatever.
Hey.
And now my maybe will flower more attacking a unit. So be said. Pass to buy with the boom money ye. Offer. Not more coordinator. Warehouse one crime. And then I what another warehouse. And whatever baby our contest election.
Mustapha no winnie and no Lucy.
Oh Lucy and one person one day acquiring this so. It did declare no. I don't know how much Basayana Umu or Hono Airbano. And I can assure the NPP say there's no way they can win that seat. You're winning presidential. You are not disputing it because we have never won there. You're winning parliamentary. You see, as you could evidence there, EC officer and employer and a year not more coordinator. Then our contest election. Then assured the okayfm. EC coordinator so what soldier for back and parampara soldier for so do. I don't know man mebulu aye the ope. And number 3. And
Mustapha and plantation they won't say it can turn out to be mere allegation. Nti no
you could evidence on the phone. We done the phone.
Yeah, why dear? Because young evidence in Binti, we will treat it as a mere allegation.
Exactly. But the substance of the issue is that there is an ethical relationship or conversation between EC officer and a contestant, such that they are planning how to escalate a situation in order to be declared. It will not happen. Number 3. Number 3. And now you may be at the Mrasha woman. The party condemning na flag better about one thing, the condemning na one more call. They say a nay. Now we are MDC, Babunu. No, I'm sorry for Ghana gas. So, dear, Ukako take you over. Another Okoye. A government is still in place, so we must not undermine and disrupt government business. The idea of Babunu Kasai and Momina Kofi. But Ghana gas, the Ananka, Usu Bampan, Womushano, Womunyano, Kadomu de Bayano.
Mepacho Usu Bampanichimo.
Usu near Yakatway.
Abua Papon.
Abua Papon.
Okay.
Nuntino Womuko Ghana gas. Because Abua Papon is a public officer. Meanwhile, Abua Papon uses Ghana gas as his party. I don't know yet. No director of communication, if we. And would the attempt and war attack it and walk out somewhere into your party for the members okay that what the local opportunity for and no dear yes was power but I think that they shouldn't have invaded Ghana gas. It's unlawful, condemnable, shameful. We have told them nobody should do that. Tamapot your mabu be call your quack pamu woman say you lose a human be why the bema you to know a bebaso. But you cannot undermine the fact that President Akufo-Addo is still a president. Government business is in place. People must go about their normal business. So you cannot invade government premises. It's unlawful. Party ni who bibi and you condemn one day enibre at the ISRD. Also because NPP 4 years in 2016-2020. Ama ya mabulu fi say that is adia almost womunye bi ntua womuka but who wrongs does not make it right. Enti ajuju womakuma that every miracle party ni bi enko invade government premises and our government place we see who take over and now who pay juma and now say who should will be who dey trying transition wie now ya appointed Mustapha as an admin coordinator. Making you a NPP for the NDC for Akosheho. Because in Ghana for. But we are not there yet.
But Mustapha, where the answer no better as Mammy Mr. say, Way now no and minim so monitor various news networks no kwa do no kire say NDC empinifo and amhye mabunu nachi mo yo mo yodum kutupa e sure mo so mo nye dia wo mo ye no is that the case?
No, and I worked closely with national security and government officials, closely with the Ghana Armed Forces, closely with the IGP, and not 3 days in here, man, running from one place to the other, educating our youth. I actually had 4 rooms with Asama. Now me court tema. All over the other party, Mabunu Peso or Mobome, but just because I'm their leader, they didn't. And so, if we do all of this, Ghana Gas and Ra, we could do what? Ye Pamu Womu. Niema Ghana Gas, then escalate it and say, the NDC already has a problem with the deployment of military. And I'm going to deploy military corps. Officers don't do number 2, and the Mabunu so chair, one said, a year and factory will be a condemn. And now, Masaniamano, I could see, but meanwhile, we sacked all of them. Mijina, FA police, and woman the police for by. And be a me call Ghana Gas in Penny for and the woman Kasaye. Many director of human resource Ekasaye. Many woman security team Ekasaye. Yes, also ye meeting and making sure say, ye to ya Makama or Bonifobi and Ghana Gas, and send the body being painted Akasa NDC for the year. Menu di San Commono and a power. Me sanso ko Ghana Gas alpha conscious bibia and the form ana ntie ye we nyina na wo bi timi kase NDC mpanyifo na ya 2020 Freddie Blay endorsed and sanctioned the same behavior. We will not do that. We are doing otherwise. I've issued a statement this morning on behalf of the General Secretary to tell our people what to do. So who will be via Abaniama, Padoko police station, and as the Portuma police. Who will be here near Enya, report to the police. And now yet to me. Disco. They are issuing appointment letters yesterday. Of Ghana. They were doing recruitment yesterday. So you ask, sir.
Why you are that
GRA, Ghana
Revenue Authority.
They are issuing appointment letters yesterday. There are other security agencies that I won't mention them who are offloading recruitment as we are speaking. The national security for the say they should also go and deal with these situations within the government, because we cannot tolerate any criminal behavior to continue to be perpetrated by this government. They have done enough, and I think that you have lost election. You should behave well. 2 days ago, Land Cruisers need a Prado 8. Ghana a Bama camp. Me track it baby a woman de and no over the cars they 50 echo a bimodi entity be I would Jim Pahonum. So among the 5 chances number need registration and for individuals. We are monitoring all of this and 2 years are not party mano SPA only a Ghana for. What do you think they will do? In as much as their action is unlawful, it doesn't pass through the channel of what the law ascribes us to do. We should also be speaking to government. And in that, make us say what we say. Transition has started. President Akufo-Addo is still president. President-elect John Dramani Mahama has informed and actually made a statement saying he's urging President Akufo-Addo they shouldn't run away and renege their responsibilities. They should take full control of the country until power exchanges hands legally. Who is the president of Ghana today? President Akufo-Addo. Who is the IGP? Oga Dampare. Amwanu said President Akufo-Addo ADC or Trabema Kampwa. Woma soldier for terrorizing Kofwa. He is still at post.
Oh,
nobody have something.
Mustapha Gbandi Alleges wild allegation or Daroma. I'm
telling you that the military killed somebody in Antong.
And we don't know.
They're not really
but we don't know in China.
The military was deployed in the election. That is the source of the anger. We are trying to calm our people down. And go and ask government. Didn't they have a meeting and plan to say, my own party follow? I say NDC in Tadia. I created some of these problems. Now I won't pass on impose state of emergency. And go and ask them if there was this meeting at the Jubilee House and if there was same at the Ghana Armed Forces. Go and ask them. So when you do these things, we render the state security very useless. Yeah. Yes, IGP actually. We are done Paris. Wama Emmanuel Juma. No government official had the right to be stealing government property. No party individual has the right to invade government premises. The Mustapha Gbandi, you should arrest me. The NPP Nina, when we lose the election, and we will fertilize the government in Yemen Kotonwa. Yen Chini Pano, no one Emrano any. The law is above everyone. And if we don't do that, then we will all be in a chaotic situation. Yes, NPP 4. What's 8 years? What the Google? Monkwasa, now will be so much some game. And now when we are meeting, that they will frustrate President Muhammad's government. See, you know, one more temper, one another from the Encafe. You ever take you over no? See the rubber from any ever air cost. When you have this evil mentality without thinking about the effects, you can only lose the election the way you have lost. Even NPP in opposition, they haven't repented from evil. They are still planning evil against this government. Go and ask them if they are trying to do a studio to tamper with information and communication at the Jubilee House. Ask them. Ask the NPP. Why are they doing that? And so when we know all of these and have intelligence on what they are doing, then you expect us to sit aloof and watch them. We will not sit and watch them. We can only advise that the IGP, who is an intermediary today, takes full control and full charge of everything that is happening. And let no one think that you can impose a state of emergency when you yourself are the ones who are breeding the chaos. I'm warning the NPP and their government. No one should think they can do that because we are monitoring everything that is happening. Meanwhile, we have told our youth, say, please never call. Mobilizing will be officer. Police for that. It's unlawful. We will not do what the NPP have done. NPP for buyer and one more teaching for and more gym for cars and one more attacking one more DSP Nanka Bruce one more attacking way. And into the woman lose election over 1.7 million. And into the Ghana for say that's why we one more for so. NDC will not encourage our youth to do the same. And we can assure them that as for accountability, everyone in this government will account, including Akufo-Addo. Those who have gone to airport under Hossein Adoye, we are warning everybody to leave the airport because it is not sanctioned by the NDC or the incoming government. All officials are supposed to be working until proper transition is over. We are begging our youth. They have our support. But let's do things differently. Instead of going after individuals, let us celebrate the Christmas. Let us celebrate the victory. Let us support His Excellency John Dramani Mahama not on taking over fully. Hey, as for jobs, we'll give the jobs to our youth. But we are MPP ni will be a yebeyino at the NDC ni ashaho. One more Ghana for almost 8 years. NDC for also Ghana for yebedi 8 years, and answer yebedi ni.
But Mustapha say mo say vacancy or they are fine, but nipa na won so regardless of your MPP ni so your Ghana ni.
Oh, that be sir, why by una ya warning ye.
Oh, but we police ni. So we call leadership dia. Me ba o call leadership say be institution director ni. Adi adene de ene trust me for the
American one someone
for they are fine, okay.
And American one someone say MPP for ni eba pamo the NDC for so I know there's no two ways about it. And to your mabuno nya butre it must be done well. It must be done in a way, sir. NPP for no TFS, sir. Wait there. Yeah, brother, baby, yeah, no be mra. And about Papa and Kwejuma, he has, you know, your friend said he has relegated his duties at Ghana Gas. He has been stopping his salary because he's not at work and he's taking salary from there.
All right, Mustapha. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wakasa. I won't come here, ye boy. Actually, I said, dear cousin, I'm talking about the hooliganism and dear cousin. Then, before that, no cranra, my General Secretary Fifi Abiquete. And so Casafa, and then so Deputy General Secretary, once we did be a force in tea. Young Hun say, after Mumpany for in our Cassavi, said yet be before fro be, as I still moving back with Bibisa. Na ye NDC for
that the police watching me for now, they will say, where NDC near now, near NDC. Because mob, Equay BB, no, we say NDC at Adia. We cannot say they are all NDC. Medical cafe, and NPP for the meet to Jubilee House there. One woman, one voice may be an escalated situation, you know. No one even declare a state of emergency to frustrate us for some number of months. Yes, sir, one. Police force to arrest anybody who invades a public office. Beyond what Omanpenyi, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we are party back. Now we some party. Now we Mpenyi for. Now Mpenyi for do kasa ubeti. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter whether you are right or wrong. Once His Excellency has spoken, General Secretary Akasa, Yasuma Miyama me chim. Uko will be office. Now Uko disrupt here. Police for the chill. It is a breaking of the law. At the right time, all of these things will be done. Yes, sir, NPP for also. Will be NKOSA NDC at Adian could be bonese or the barber saying, you have a police watch you. Meaning, we need an orderly society. That is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promised Ghanaians and what he stands for. His Excellency wants to rule over a Ghana that is peaceful, united, that contains everyone. NPP for this opposition. We cannot sack them from the country. Even though they have stolen so much, they have to still be in the country. And we must leave room for peace. We must leave room for decorum. We must leave room for an orderly society so that business can go on. That is what His Excellency and the party stands for. Government and governance is about law. The law must be seen to be working, and no one should stampede the law.
You better say no pay wadaje and wobre, but yes still there AC that the year mababo ntabekasa fa ho no others believe say ubehemu kra no Salas Kranya Mekra can say Menkro of Asia, and within them are wicked men. Yamekra na kan ye Bible Jeremiah. Some Menkro of Asia, na Menkro of Nation in the Pabonufo. Penifose baby and Yameso so ebon and Pesi Papa Binona, Bronsama better to Nukubia Nanimone. Can it also be, said Encro be per se, ye gidi, so be him crown and then yet the ACC that they NDC phone qua. Any baby to me do a be free my near the Ashamus Amona Moye.
At this point, dear, if you say that, then we would have been irresponsible leaders. We must take responsibility of the situation and then issue appropriate command and directives. What I say will be now NDC. Will be now NDC. NDC and it's wrong. We have issued a directive. His Excellency have spoken about it. A free and no record because you have taken the law into your hands. So this is the Yasuma said you want plan no said the never say NDC now koyana yechiwa and you want someone. And you know the responsible leadership comes with consequences. and it also comes with boldness. We must be able to tame our people first, and charity begins at home. If we ensure that, then I can assure you, everyone that has stolen a government property, everyone who has chopped government money, we will then be enshrined with enough credibility and integrity to go after these people. And I can assure every Ghanaian who has voted for John Dramani Mahama that anyone and everyone in this government who have stolen money will be prosecuted, would have to return. They have to return it because we know some of them where they have kept the things. They should return it in peace. If they don't return it in peace, we'll use the law to go after them. And no journalist should come and say that NDC for banner, one more NPP for. We will go after them. They are not politicians. Anybody who has stolen a government property is a thief. And we will use the law to go after such people at the right time without any reservation. That one, I can assure you on behalf of leadership and His Excellency the President. But being honest, Yenya Abotre, Nema Emrano, and Yejuma. Charity begins at home. If we point fingers at the NPP, we must do it differently, we must do it better, and we must do it in a way that has the full support of the people of Ghana who trust and have confidence in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's administration.
Mustapha, beyond the Akukwa Kosui, and on the front page of the Daily Dispatch, Wakotu Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mamadu Bawumia, press conference bi a wo frɛ ye ne nsɛm akeka ye no bi sɛ ade no kra wo hwɛ mu a NPP for no na hand power to NDC asin mo because we figures no a munya no 2020 no a enchange bia saa e wa na no memne da ba ye to ye no mu NDC dia munya ye NPP dia munya ye no wo mo de no so te 40%. I said the case say aberwatu hia e konkete esi ade mu no he wo ho no ene ba mo ho enti omo a na aye omo ho abro asemo je ne say
asemo nti mini apenyi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti after say we lose election or the so chantro you see it wasn't political. It has now become part of his nature and character. Say obi chantro, and he's full of misrepresentation. You know, MPP, Yakwabatu. When I must say it is possible, what can you a fact signal when you are moved by? We multi platform. Namosa, running mate, I would choose ye. From time where we choose to do the election. On organizing, Orumbia, a day, and answer for Asia da. Say Yang said the bar. Nabwa, the flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud, as president, what to Juma da. Napo have never preferred a single solution to any of the problems. Nagana Fonka Sekrado, Yampene. You have lived under a government that is equivalent to a criminal entity. But stealing was free for all. Arrogance was free for all. You had a majority leader who have sabotaged and undermined the functioning of parliament. You had appointees who were stealing left, right, center. You had appointees, NPP for USK, and women develop Amanone, Uko Guyana, Uko UK, Uko France. That is where their properties are. And you think you can win elections. Ashanti region. Majority of Ashantis are in cocoa. To the place and find out. In the last 8 years, have there ever been any better cocoa policy for Ashantis? That is where the NPP get their vote. Go to Nanado's hometown, Eastern region. Cocoa the doors were. Go and check my bresso and a cocoa egg. You took a loan under the Ministry of Lands. Galamsey site, but the affairs are singing now. Who by any reclamation? Many dia and Yane the dia do cocoa. Now a year Quiafonia assassin. You chopped the money and never did the reclamation. President Akufo-Addo fie chebi want to go to Galamsey or man Katatokunu so. Who quite chebi crying so kwabe crying so. There are two gold or reclamation cry. You think you can win election with this kind of bad behaved governance? Yet you have them saying I'm with the policies baby the buyer. And I'm more try Ghana for some mobile any to Abama Muko J Hobosia HD evidence that what I ask someone. And now the fertilizer. And now year and so a dry season. NPP for unlocking fertilizers at the demo. Equiafonso to share fertilizer woman. These people are evil.
OKFM.
You expect them to win election. And can this year win here? You ever say a buying way unlocking fertilizers at the SDM. Notable coordinator. Ensure far Ghana for 9 year voters village. They are in the Kosovo. Yenya tempo near the Manipada. Yenya a mobile jumpo near the Manipedi. Ghana 4 year na OKFM, City FM, a joy news. Mupepe Huana, Ghana 4 Kobwa Yan Kofonia Bebida. Nadmo coordinator, Pempe, once the Sad Nadbo near my the contest election. Maybe I own warehouse, once the Sad Yako, Pepper, and Odiako Tum, and a Ginaho. You expect to win election, and when we have won the election, and your people have rejected your criminal, disgraceful behavior in government, we'll say you have acceded us. Number 2, I have said, sir, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's concession doesn't make him a gentleman. It makes him a deceptive destroyer. So that government will run away from responsibilities of government post-election. If Nyambe declare, and this is saying winning, 1 year to Nyambe concede, who did you see here? One more rigging machine now, one more develop here, they crash here. It crashed 2 hours to election. I'm not sure, I'm going to be free US by. And I got a 4 bomb pirate thing, and I need now crash here. This has to be a year, I say not. So almost discard. Woman transfer near Germany you. And a mama a come at double party no our ground ho. When you follow it's fear. I can see one cry a woman trim. No more parties and I do and then ma esa not a come the party for the end is in the corner. Bawumia is not being honest with his own predicament. He's not being honest with what led him to lose elections. He's not being honest with what is confronting the NPP, and he will never be honest with the NPP. Make it clear. Let's mark it and mark it today. Bawumia's last position with the former flag bearer of the NPP. Former flag bearer and vice president of President Akufo-Addo. That is his last position. Because even the NPP will not allow him to be a flag bearer again.
Mustapha Gbandi Empenifo a wo mufiri Ashanti region ekọ ne naso video no kra e wo social media so kra ema edikan wo mokọ patch for letting him down, especially wa Ashanti region and wo mo hye ne bokra say ema ne nka bi da so obeka say wa withdraw from politics and onsan so nko biem na wo mo catch any plane so po 2028 ono na still wom de ne ban so so wanya kura no wom betam no na ba begine ne mu won
ayi obaifo ku nipa uzo otimi sanzo ko na yi ase
otimi su kura chen de biwi
ye de eniso dada ifu no eno omo ye Bawumia no because sikana wo ye planting for ye fair we saying gold for cash for gold, oil for gold, or the cash for gold.
Gold for oil.
And a heptel. Sa pumping now, digitalization is killing alcohol. Woman here bring who said they must stop some of the money. And to let them run quickly to go and say that they are sorry. And I say, no woman just can't be in continue any. They are greedy people. They have let Ashanti region down. Ashanti region should sack all their executives. They are criminals. Good to me. Subaya or Danedi as a chairman. Who ye near Semuni, Pasas and Timaimua, Who the J, who dear him for them, who we are, he should continue to contest. Did you forget what you told Ashantis? Insulting their chiefs? Did he forget? A friend deputy minister way, a friend is saying, who ye, Minya John Kuma. John Kuma, wo ya. NPP for treating to say, a trouble have been a cool free coffee. Mufi said, I made the better. MP way, you call one the second cool, President Akufa, your friends, the JB, don't quite do. President Akufa, the better, about 8 years. Wouldn't you walk around to me? I investigate. Wouldn't you cool? Went to me, I investigate and young Kofu, and you think that government and Ghanaians will forgive you? Look, it will take 20 years for the people of Ghana to forgive this crop of MPP executives. When we are to buy money for, they are very greedy people, very selfish individuals who have destroyed our nation. They should keep quiet with their fake, defeated flag bearer. Woman got to the Ghana for Untoying. Yeah, my woman can't be a woman did you be our Krumha. Their mobilizations that they will disturb the government. If they are men, let them try it. So one day demonstration be economy cannot stabilize. One mama Ghana for a few more. Because the woman after near Baba started. I get near my this any money in Ababa. Now who I was saying, Juman was I mobilize say. Ubaha Advania at this one. We are Mama, woman, you think about me at the end of the year. Any issue. Ejaja efunu abai fuo woman ko ta obi eyi ase afa en wo musumi wa wo de ku nipa no or they should give us a break.
Mustapha Medasi no pay
ya mi sha amnia
Mustapha Gbandi Deputy General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress NDC.
OKFM 101.7